Yo chat, what's up? And welcome back to What of Subways 3, yet again. Part 6 about Medits. If you remember last time we did the first district line route, which was also the full route of the district line, the default one, Ealing Broadway to Upminster and Upminster to Ealing Broadway, the shortest one that ever exists. So now that is done, and now it is time for the next route on this list, which is, as you can see, Upminster to Edgecote and Edgecote to Upminster, also on the district line. So this one is now a bit special, because this one is also a self-made route, like the Hammersmith City one, Hammersmith to Tower Hill. Yep, this is also a self-made route, and the Circle Line doesn't have any. Anybody knows that, because it's driving the entire map that exists in this game. So, and also, we're going to play this one twice. In this video, we're going to play one of the first four, which is without maintenance. And in the next video, part 7, we're going to do with maintenance. The reason why? Because they are both different. They're not the same. For example, Circle Lines onto South Kensington. Yeah, because in this one, it includes the 3 maintenance one, which is between South Kensington and Edgecote. And that means that the Circle Line trains are not running the entire route. They're only driving Hammersmith to Edgecote to South Kensington. Yep, when you play with maintenance and you drive that one, the district line is the only one that goes through the maintenance. No other one, only your train that you drive. And this is why we're going to play this one twice. Yeah, for this video, we're going to play part 6 without maintenance, one of the first 4. And in the next video, part 7, we're going to play with maintenance. Yep, on both. Yep, if you want to know already. Anyways, for this one, we're going to do the 4th one. A self-made district line route, as you can see. Formation, D78 stock, S6 stock, 06 cars per transit, better pronounced. Time, 1951 until 2026, which is 35 minutes in total. Weather, snow, 3 maintenance off, 9 bridge maintenance off as well. And for the way back as well, the 4th one. As you can see, a self-made district line route, again. Formation, D78 stock, S6 stock, 06 cars per transit, better pronounced, again. Time, 2034 until 2110, which is 36 minutes in total. Together, 1 hour and 11 minutes in total is this route. And as well, weather, snow, 3 maintenance off, and 9 bridge maintenance off. Yep. Anyways. That sounds so rigged, bro. Anyways, yeah, let's select the first route, the 4th one, and let's get started. And here we are again, straight inside of our train. Same beginning, like Upminster to Ealing Broadway over here, yep. Anyways, let's go. Run again, because out of bounds, and we don't have much time. Anyways, press end. Alrighty. Sometimes when we run towards it, there we go, see? You glitch through. We just glitched through the middle cab, amazing. She isn't that quick, but still fast. Alright, here we are. 10 on. Taillights. Again, use the camera because we're out of bounds. Check if it's on. Perfect. There we go, passenger lights are on, see? Okay, I have to glitch, I think. So, there we go, first try. Made it. LVB, forward. Oh, what? Okay, first try. I just glitched through first try. What the hell? Okay, nice one. Alright, here we are. Top. Picture, forward. Open release, okay. 47 is when I'm going to start driving, okay. Turn on destination and change this to Edgecore Road, which is left mouse click 17 times. There we go, Edgecore Road. Okay, in 10 seconds. We are already ready. What the hell? Alright, here we go. Off we go. Yeah, this time was a 6 car, not a 4 car. But this time we start here, not on Gloucester Road, yeah, because of that route. Anyways, here's Aldgate. Oh, Circle Line. Oh yeah, because it departs 48. It's spotted in there. And there I am, driving in. Nice. And there we go, the back of my train just left the curve, okay. Alright, check passenger view. Looks like, yeah, the lights are working. Sometimes some of them are broken, this is why I check. Yeah. Alright. Switch is left and the repeater says yellow, but the circular departs anyways now, so... yeah. Did you actually know this signal is also a repeater, but it's a red and green one. For some reason, the first repeater that we saw and the second one, right here. They're both repeaters for some reason. But the second one shouldn't be one. Oh. District? Ah, district line. Just driving out, bro. Amazing. Imagine we saw that train when we drove in, but nah. It just departed from Tower Hill. When I started driving 50, we would have saw that train maybe. I don't know. Yeah, when I started driving 50, yeah, we would have saw that one exactly when I started. Yeah. Anyways, this is our first station. As you can see, Tower Hill. This is a train to Edgecore Road. Here we go. Ah, perfect stop. This is how the train actually stops, with the first door after the border. You can stand here, that's amazing. Here's our train. Edgecore Road. Yeah, we're driving the half of the route. You know, the half is Aldgate. We're driving the second half from Aldgate to Edgecore Road. And between Hammersmith and Aldgate, this is the other half. Yeah. But the actual half is Blackfriars between Edgecore Road and Edgecore Road. This, yeah, Blackfriars the half. This is how it looks like from the platform, by the way. Yeah. Alright, get back in here. And now we wait. Alright, the House of City didn't spawn in yet because that one is on Tower Hill right now. The House of City line with the 6-car D-stock. But I think it spawns in with the circle line past it. 54, 5 or 6. Because the circle line departs 3. And then 8 from Aldgate. Yep. Those people. Alright, press 2. Add. Now program. And it skipped 0, bro. 50. I don't see anyone. So yeah. But I departed anyways. And there's... yeah, the circle line is in front of me by 7 minutes and... wait, 7? 5 minutes. 5 minutes in front of me. And behind me 4 minutes. Same with the district line. There's by the way the next circle line. Yeah. And there we go again. Platform cameras of Monument going crazy. Even though I selected snow right now, because when the tunnel, HDR and first person always works. Yep. Anyways, press 2, program. Because the departure time is here. And it already passed. Oh, 6 Kadisok is by the way great on this platform, because there's people at the end. I think everyone is gonna make it now, because this is how the 6 Kadisok stops here. Watch this. $35 is when I'm closing it. And everyone is gonna make it, because this is how the trade stops. There we go, everyone made it, see? Even the guy that was running at the last second, he also made it. Everyone made it. This, when you have a 6 Kadisok, everyone makes it. Because how long the train is, it stops further. Simple math. Alright. Yeah, we're about to see the district line that we drove in the last video, because now it departed from Mansion House 53, that's what I remember. And then we saw the house from City Line on Tower Hill. Because it spawns in 2 minutes before it departs actually, 55 is when it spawns in. There's the district line. EGX840. Okay, this is what the signal's named. Alright. Yeah, here's the district line that I drove last time. There's no one, okay. Hello! Again, the train that I drove. Amazing. And it skipped 01. What? Stupid time. And then a district line departed 54 from Cannon Street. That's what I remember from last video. Yeah. $55. Yeah, this is when the district and the circle line behind me depart. They're both 4 minutes behind me. For some reason they have the same departure time. But the district line is first. Because it spawns in 4 minutes before it departs, which means when I departed from Tower Hill, it spawned in at the exact time when I closed the doors. Yep. There where I spawned, yeah. 2, program. Oh, look how close he is, bro. Okay, whistle works. This stuff is actually funny, watch this. Nice, huh? The first door at the border. Okay, I'm going to close 25. And this is how it looks. See, the second one is still at the station. But at the borders, but still on the station. The first door is at the between the borders, yeah. There we go. There we go. I think 35 is actually 21 point something. I'm not sure, but I think that is. Yeah, there's the next circle line, by the way. At the closed station. Yeah, that one just passed the closed station. Which is Blackfriars. There we go, off on release. That's what AI obviously does when the speed limit is, yeah. Wait, oh, the entire train actually fits Blackfriars, the 6 car. This I didn't know, now I know. 1959 departure, awesome. Imagine 2000, but no. Satow Hill, Gold Edge Road, 1951, 2026, see? Correct. Which is 35 minutes. And the way back 36. Yeah. 1 hour and 11 minutes total. Not that long, but still longer than the Ealing Broadway Submits Ealing Broadway one. 20 minutes longer, yeah. Anyways, this platform is perfect because the tram stops exactly at the end. Watch this. There we go. There it is. Amazing. Wait, I want to see something. Hold on. Okay. There you go. I don't know if you saw it, but I just exited the game for a second. Yeah. To check something, but everything is okay. Alright, now we got some time again. Amazing. Anyways, going too often with these. And just in case if I lost my brake pressure for exiting in game, I'm just gonna press stop again. Because that's what happens sometimes when you alt tab. I'm going to press 2 now, but not program yet because they don't run yet. Yeah, they're walking, see? Look at that amazing stop. Oh! Next district line, okay. And now I press program. I don't even look. Poor Cadiz, okay. And I just departed. The trains are just so close. There we go, it's got to 40. Everything is green. Yeah, because the circle line is 5 minutes ahead of me, and another one 4 minutes behind me. The district and the circle line, yeah. Oh my god, here comes a short platform for this train. I'm going to show you how the train stops, the AI train, at the embankment. There we go, this is how the train stops. Alright, watch this. Wow. That's how it stops? Yeah, amazing. Straight through the signal. Amazing. But it still shows me the signal even though I passed it. Yeah, turn program doesn't work now because the half of the carriage passed the station already and then it doesn't trigger the passengers, sadly. Anyways, this is what it looks like in the outside view. Oh my goodness, bro. Straight, the first carriage passed at the platform, this is what it looks like. There's a middle cab, there we go. Yeah, when I pressed turn program in the middle cab, it would have worked. But in this one, it didn't work. Alright. Circle line. Alright, I didn't forget this time. Westminster, outside view stop. This is also a great stop, watch this. Okay, I'm closing 30. Look at this amazing stop. Pretty sure everyone made it, so yeah. Because I waited longer than 10 seconds. Look how long this train is. This is why I go into the outside camera at the stations where it has a curve to the right on the outer. But on the inner I know it's on the left, but still I use the outside view for that station. Like Westbourne Park. Yep. Anyways, back in here. Here's our entire train. Yeah, the circle line is 5 minutes ahead of me. I don't know where it is right now, to be honest. But we're going to see that one in Edgecote, by the way. Because we arrived 26 and the circle line departs 29. There's the district line. Uh-oh. I think the people are gonna run towards my train. Oh, they're gone. Okay, there's none. Because the district line opened the doors already and they just despawned. $10. I'm going to close 10. As you can see, nobody's getting on. Okay, the district line departed at the same time. But we couldn't depart at the same time because I opened it exactly when the district line departed on the other side. Yeah, we had the same departure, but couldn't do it. There we go, it's changed. Wait, I wanna see if 49 is actually 30 or 29 miles. Hold on. KMH to MPH. There we go. 49 is 30.4472. Yeah, but I'm doing 29 anyways, my bro. Wait, 40 is 24.8548. Okay. 35. 21.748. 30 is 18.6411. 25 is 50.5343. 20 is 12.4274. 15 is 9.303257. 10 is, oh, I have to stop, 6.213771. That's what the AI train does, by the way. So the speed limit is 40 kilometers now and it does 24 point something. Oh my god, watch this stop. This is the same like embankment almost. Six. There we go, see, that's the stop on Victoria. I can't press program more. No, I can't. Look, it's the same like on embankment almost. On the outside view it looked like this. Yeah, first carriage after the border. That's probably what it looked like on the other side, but I checked too late. There's the next circle line, by the way. Yeah, the iTunes does 24 point something, bro. That's strange. 10 is 6.21371, yeah. There's actually 5 as well. 5 speed limit signs, but they're never being used in this game. 5 would have been 3.1068. my god, if you put the speed limit 5, the AI twin drives 3.1. What the hell? Amazing. At 1 is 0.621. This is what the AI twin would have done. And if I put speed limit 80, it would have done actually 49.7097. That's what the AI twin can do. Maximum. Yeah. The maximum the AI twin can go is 49 point something. When you drive full speed. You saw in the update video, we went full speed. That was 49 point something. Alright, here we are, third square. There we go, as you can see, the snow works. Because we selected the fourth one without maintenance and snow. Oh, this is a perfect platform, by the way. There we go. That's how it stops. 2, program. Okay, everyone got already on. They took like 5 seconds because they ran, yeah. Amazing. There we go, it's gone to 49. There's the next district line. Nice. Sounds amazing with those 2 engines. Now I can do this again. There we go. Oh, this is actually a funny stop as well. Watch this, bro. I'm going to show you how it stops, bro. What the hell? Okay, I kind of messed up a bit, but... There we go. Okay, I'm going to turn my camera like this. I'm going to show you. There we go, watch this when I look out. That's how the train actually stops, bro. Look at this. Bro. Exactly at the signal, bro. Alright, this is what it looks like in the passengers area. Look at this. The first door is at a wall. There we go, I can watch the passengers like this. But I can't watch them from the... driver's perspective. Okay. Okay, program works. Amazing stop, huh? Oh my goodness, bro. I can't watch them, bro. Okay. 2. Program. Yeah, now I can't see them. I just have to think they're still running in, but I can't see them now. Yeah, I can't even see the doors closing now, but yeah, they're closed now, see? Because we're going. There we go. That was the stop at South Kensington with the 6 car destock. Alright, the switch is not left, by the way. But you know what's crazy? Because now we're going towards Edgecombe Road. There we go. The switch changed, and there's a circle line, by the way. Forgot to mention. Yeah, because now we're going towards Edgecombe Road. As you can see, the switch changed to right. because, yeah, if you remember last time we went left towards Erskot, because now we're going towards Edge Road via High Street Kensington. We are going right now. There we go. Yeah, last time we went left, and now we go straight because we go towards Edge Road. On the Circle Line platform as a district line. I know it's weird, but yeah. And this is also a funny stop. Bro, yeah, that's a stop on the Gloucester Road, bro. Look at this. Amazing. I can't see the passengers again, but hold on. Wait, hold on, chat. There we go, now I can see them. Wait, district line? Okay, I can see the other tunnel as well when I go into the outside view. Right now I'm gonna watch the passengers like this. Alright. No one ran in. But there we go, the doors are closing and off we go. Wait, district line? Ah, okay. Because I remember they always depart 5, 15, 25. And now I can't see it, but I can see it here on my right here. Yeah. And there we go, we're going right as you can see. There's the district line. There we go. I hit it. Did you actually know you can also drive straight? If I went straight, I would have gone towards us. Oh, by the way, watch the signal. There we go. It's gone to green. Because when I drove the Circle Line, I explained you the switch over there. That switch is synced with that signal right here. So you can see it as a short signal, but I coded in it as a semi-automatic signal. And that switches right, which makes the signal go green. Because my train switches the signal green. Because you can see, if the train is a closed road, there we go, see the signal's red on this one. And this is also the same with my signal. And this is why, when you pass that signal, when you pass the first one before that shunt, and your train is close enough to the switch, the signal goes green, because your train switches the switch right, resulting in the signal going green. Because when the train is a closed road, it's still red. That's why. You would have waited for the train. And when the train is closer, it switches the switch to right, making the signal go green. Amazing, I know. "17 departure." Oh yeah, we're about to see the Circle Line that we drove on part 2. There's, by the way, this is by the way the way to Kensington. This is, by the way, yeah, where the Note 3801 is. It's actually up here, but that the district line uses to drive out of Gloucester Road. It is actually right here on High Street Ken. There we go. Okay, where's the Circle Line? I think it's about to approach now, as you can. I think so, yeah. Ah, there's the Circle Line that I drove in part 2. And then we saw the 6 Scottish Stock District Line on High Street Ken. Yep, there it is. The train that I drove in part 2. Departing 18. So now I am now that district line going towards Edge Road. Amazing. Announcement didn't work because my train is, yeah, closer. Twins sitting, one sitting between twins. Oh my god, bro. There's one in the first carriage. And the others are in the other one, yeah. And those are the people that got out. Okay, anyways, 2 program. Alright. As you can see, the circle light is still waiting because when we drove that one, we departed 18, I mean. At the next minute. And the district line departed, yeah. 1 minute before me. Alright, by the way, the new update now on the district upwards to Edgegrove is, watch the next station. Yeah, you now stop at Notting Hill Gate and Bayswater. You no longer skip them. Yep, this is the new update. You now stop at those stations. You no longer drive towards Paddington instantly. Yep. Now you stop at them. That's the new update. Oh my god, this is by the way the shortest platform. And you know our train is too long. I don't even know how I'm supposed to stop that train. Because it's too long. Let's see if I can do it. Here we go. Yeah, see, the new update is now that you stop at Notting Hill Gate. And yeah, Notting Hill Gate is actually the wrong way around the station. In real life, it's different. Okay, I don't know how I was supposed to stop, but I just stopped it. I think I have to. Yeah, look at this. This train is too long for Notting Hill Gate. I just stopped it how I think I have to stop it. Oh my goodness, bro. Okay. And there we go. It's just still on the train because, yeah, the half of my carriage passed the station, which means I can't press turn program. Wow, okay. Yeah, the station is actually the wrong way around because when you go towards Bayswater, you're supposed to be in that tunnel right here where the bridge is, see? The train is actually under the bridge when it goes towards Bayswater. And when it goes towards High Street Kensington, you're supposed to be in the opening. But yeah, the station is actually the wrong way around in this game. They made it wrong. And this is, by the way, where the maintenance takes place. Which means, when we play in the next video with maintenance, the circle lines won't run through here, but now they are. Which means the one that we drove in part 2 is not gonna be seen at High Street Kensington in the next video because of the maintenance. And yeah, as you can see, next station Bayswater. See, I told you. The new update, you now stop at those. You no longer skip them. Yeah. Anyways, Bayswater is our passenger view stop, like Ledbrook Grove. Alright, here we go. And here we go again. Look at the stop. Okay, 00, I can't press program again. As you can see, she's still here. Amazing. Alright, here we go. Imagine if the developers actually coded this in when you pass the border that a door doesn't open. That's what actually happens in real life. I saw it on the S-Docs actually. Once I was in London, in Whitechapel, and then I drove with the district line around. But when I was there, they still had these stocks. Anyways, get back in here. And there we go, as you can see, our next stop is Paddington. And still 49. Speed a bit. Yeah, in real life it is actually like that. When the train passes the border, at some stations they have, because the train is too long, the doors don't open if it's after the station. There's the next circle line. No, it's not the last one, because there's one in front of me. I think it's stuck because of the... Oh wait, nah, it's not. The House of City and the circle line already on Edgar Road. Circle line is departed, at the House of City line now that we drove departs. Oh, and the 6 car is stuck. That we drove in part 4. It's on Edgar Road departing right now. Right, here's also a broken stop. Is the signal red? Now it's green. Okay, the train already passed the 6 car stock that departed from Edgar Road, the one that we drove. There goes, she's still here, which means we can't press program again. Oh man. Paddington stop. I think the inner rail platform is worse, or is it the same? Nah, it's the same. There we go. Last stop. Yeah, when I drove the 6 car stock, I was like, wait, why did the signal go yellow, the repeater, and the signal red? Because that train, the district line to Edgar passes that signal. Because that train is now on the way to Paddington, the 6 car stock on the House of City line. And yeah, it passed that signal, this is why it went red. Which means it's not gonna change red, because there's no trains on the other side right now. And yeah, I was wondering, why did the signal go red all of a sudden? Because there, I passed the signal now, and now the signal on the other side went red. Yeah, when you pass the repeater, nothing happens. But on the other side, when you pass the repeater, this signal right here, on my side, goes red. On that side, it's not the case. As soon as you pass the signal, it goes. Yep. And now the other side it's red, but there's no trains anyways. There we go, 25 all the way. And the circle line that was in front of me is now on Edgar Road. Because it despawned 21 was the arrival time. Oh, okay, the switch is straight. Because I'm now coming, yeah, see the circle line respawned on platform 3. Because the district line is coming on platform 2. There we go, there's no trains back here, see? Amazing. Yeah, the switch has gone straight. There's a circle line. Okay, it respawned like that. Okay, broken stop. Okay, let's press 3. Because it's the termination station. And yeah, everyone is getting out now. Remember the stop? Nice. There we go. There's a circle line, see? Because the district line is now coming. That is the circle line, the only one that respawns on platform 3 instead of 2. Because, yeah, they're both here now. Anyways. Emergency, page down, top. There's a train. Oh, that's by the way the circle line. And that is also the only circle line that goes on platform 4. Because the circle line that goes into the circle is on platform 3 now. As you can see, there it is. That's the one that we saw at Blackfriars. That's exactly this one. As you can see, that train is now on platform 4. Because the circle line that goes into the circle is on platform 3 because of the district line. Yeah, it's my fault that this one is now on platform 3 and that one now has to go on platform 4. Okay. Yep, it's all my fault. I'm stupid, I know. I was always stupid, so yeah. Yeah, that circle line right here departs 28, and that one departs 29, going into the circle. Which means this one is going to be in front of us by 5 minutes. Yep. That one was in front of me 5 minutes on the way to Edgegrowth, and now it's going to be in front of me again. Yep. But I'm not sure about red signals though, because we depart 34, not 29. And as you can see, the switch is left because I'm yawning. Nah, because that circle line is closer to the switch, see? That's why it's left. Anyways, I'm gonna turn off the train in 5 seconds, and then I will see you again on the way back. Here we go. And here we are back at Edgegrowth, when we terminated and inside the second route. Let's go. Okay, the circle line departs from platform 4. Yeah. Anyways, you know the answer. Fall through the tracks to get inside of a train. So yeah, let's do that. There we go, it worked. I just ran, so it teleports me into the first carriage instead of that one, because that one is so far away. Yeah. Anyways, and left arrow. There we go. Taillights, again, use the camera because we fall out of the void here to check if they're on. There we go. And now we walk to the back of the train. Alright, LVB forward. There we go, everything is already pressed. Okay, we can get through here, so let's get out of this door right here. Okay, circle line departs. But it's stuck. Oh. I think because the circle line that departed from platform 4 is stuck as well. Oh yeah, because of that train. Because this is the one that was behind me by 4 minutes, and now it also arrived. That's the one that terminates, I think. And now the train from platform 4 can go. The circle line. I think that's what happened. Wait, what? For some reason people are getting on. They should be getting off. And there we go, now that one is going. What? Did you see that? It just closes and... Oh yeah, that's what it does sometimes before it despawns. It just closes and opens again. Yeah, that's the one that terminates. That one just came from the circle. And the circle line? Are you kidding me? Hammersmith City Line platform 4. What the hell is happening here, bro? There's so many trains. There's a circle line from Hammersmith. Look how many trains there are, bro. Here we are. Top. Pitch up. Photo. Okay, red. Yeah, because the circle line is stuck right here. There we go, it's going. That's the one that goes into the circle. There's a Hammersmith City Line. Bro, there's so many trains. What the hell is happening here? There's the one that terminates. There's the circle line. Hammersmith City Line behind the circle line. The circle line going into the circle. The circle line going towards Hammersmith. The Hammersmith City Line. Anyways, okay, it's green. Okay, the switch is left and it stays left because we're also going left. Because we're the district line. Yep. Anyways, turn on the destination light and changes to Upminster, which is left mouse click 3 times. There we go, Upminster. Wait, when does that train despawn? 31 and 30, I think, or? Yeah, I think so. Oh, people got on my train. You know what's crazy? It doesn't despawn yet, respawn yet until I depart. There we go, it's gone. And now the circle line from Hammersmith can go. Bro, what the hell? Jesus Christ, so many trains. Okay, the signal's still red because of the circle line in front of me. Are you kidding me? It's still on the way to Paddington. Oh, okay, the signal's now yellow because it passed the signal before Paddington. Are you kidding me? It's still on the way to Paddington. What? Okay, der så sitter der i de parts. It's going to switch. Okay, it's green, but now because I was sitting at this closer, there we go, it's gone to right. Okay, the circle light is here, but I think it's departing. 31 or 30 is when it's supposed to depart. 31 is when it departs, yeah. There we go, it's going. I was sitting and also goes. Towards Hammersmith. Bro, there was so many trains and now all of them are gone. I'm not the only one here. Oh wait, the Hammersmith City Line's still coming from the outer rail. There it is. There's Hammersmith City Line. Platform 3. Imagine if it touches my train. No, it doesn't. It doesn't. Look how close that is, bro. It doesn't. That's so close of touching my train, bro. There we go, the switch is left. Because I'm now close again. Still red. But when the repeater goes yellow, that means the train passes the next signal and then that one goes green. That was the City Line. I think it's about to pass. Okay, that was the City Line departs, and there we go. The repeater's gone yellow and the signal green. If the switch was still right, it would have still been red. Until it passes this next signal, the second one before Paddington. There we go, that's press 2. Program. I don't care. I'm just gonna shut the doors, even when they are running towards my train. There we go, 34. I'm actually the last one that leaves. I was the second one arriving and I was the last one departing again. Amazing. Here we go, left. Alright, signal's red because I'm going now. See? And we go left. And the repeater's still yellow because of that signal over there. Signal's red because I'm going, but it should go green soon. So yeah. I can't see right now, but I probably went green now. Yeah. A circle light in front of me, yeah, is 5 minutes ahead. But it's delayed, probably, I don't know. It's going to catch up anyways on High Street Kensington. Anyways, I got Capri Sun. Multivitamin. There we go. Sometimes they just drip out, I mean. Haven't drank this in a while, bro. Now I'm drinking it again. At least I didn't have to wait. I saw red signals, but I didn't have to wait even once. The Circle Line's had. That was the City Line also had. Well, the one on the outer rail, not the one on the inner rail, going towards Hammersmith. But yeah, I didn't have to wait even once. Alright, here we are. Now I have to press 2 and program. And I have to stop brokenly again. 2. Program, here we go. Oh my god, I forgot how do I need to stop the train here. There we go. 20. There's the next Circle Line. Departing 7. And same on the other Paddington station. District and Circle Line. Hey, look how short the train is, bro. Told you. Alright. And now in the new update, you now stop at Bayswater and Notting Hill Gate. See? Even on the way back, yeah, you stop at those 2 stations now. Imagine if I was 1 minute behind the circle line, bro. Or no, 5 minutes. Because Gloucester Road, it's 45, I think. Bayswater, passenger view stop. And again, I have to stop the train slightly in the tunnel. Again, like on the outer rail. Broken. And 0-0 passed. Yep. Still 49 as you can see. And next stop, Notting Hill Gate, see? Here's our train. Look at this amazing tunnel. Alright. Circle line in front of me is now on the way to Gloucester Road. That's useful. And yeah, the circle line that despawned on Edge Road that we saw, it respawned again, yeah. It is 5 minutes behind me. And there we go, there's a station that's the wrong way around. Because... yeah, this is how it should look like. When you're on the out rail, this is how it should have looked like. Into the tunnel when you go towards Bayswater instead of the opening. Look at those broken stops, dude. It's the same like on Bayswater, yeah? Yeah, it is. The last store is still at the station, but the other ones aren't. Broken. This side looks like on the outside view, bro. Yeah. Still 49 as you can see. And now heist to Kensington. Yeah, this platform is by the way shorter as the other one, but next circle line by the way, but the train fits in here. Yeah. Okay, that one departed 41. There we go, as you can see it fits in this station, the entire platform. Yeah, but the other one is longer, you see. That's not fair, I know. Amazing slow. 30 on the left, 15 on the right. Because of the big curve. But now what's crazy, if the AI train went right, then it would have went faster anyways because of that track, because you see the speed limit is 30 and then when it changes to 15 it just goes into off and release and drives faster anyways. Yeah. That's what it does. as you can see, wipers no longer crash the game. That's amazing, I know. Yeah, look at the... Bro, what the hell? I think people are actually standing inside the doors, bro. What the hell? And they're just spinning left and right. One of them is spinning left and right. What the hell? They're just getting closer. That's some... okay, one got inside. Broken. Skipped 50, bro. What the hell? Stupid time. Anyways, I want to see what happens when I depart. Do they actually get inside? Because there's people standing inside the doors. Yeah, they actually got inside, no way, and sat down while I was driving. Alright, here we go, we're going left. And as I said, this is where the node is, up here. There we go. 45 across the road, see? Yeah, there's no district line from the Ealing Broadway branch right now because I am that one now. That should have spawned in now. If it drove out on 13. It spawns in 30 minutes later again. But on the up midst to Ealing Broadway, it spawns in immediately when it drove out. The same one. But on the Ealing Broadway to up midst branch, it spawns in 30 minutes later after it despawned. Yep. Which means it despawned, it drives out 13 and then respawns again 41. Yep, 30 minutes. But on the other side, it is... I forgot. 1 minute or something, I don't know. As you can see, signal went red, and that signal over here is red. And yeah, we are now the district line. We just drove in of the left tunnel. Nah, just kidding. We came from the right tunnel this time. Yeah. It's like we just spawned in, but no, it's actually the reality. We spawned at Edgegrove, not at Earth's Court. There we go. We were supposed to depart now. We can't even do this. This game hates. Okay. This game hates me. It actually does. Not. I don't know. Now here we are. Press district line. Okay. Oh, it just arrived at Crossroad. I heard the doors open. And the circle line is behind it again. Yeah, I see the circle line now because I stopped in the tunnel. Okay, turn program works now. Amazing. Let's press it now, why not? Here's the circle line. There we go, the switch is right. And the district line is here as well. Departing in 5 seconds like I do. We depart the same, by the way, but we can't hear it, obviously. Wait, what? Am I stupid? I waited until 46. I departed 1 minute too late. Yeah, who cares? I thought I was supposed to depart 46. What the hell? Am I stupid? Yeah, I am. Because district then also departed, see? Signal's gone green. On the district side, one of them. Second one is still red. Oh my god, that sound again. I don't know if I told you, but yeah, I think I did. Because there's a bug on this one. Because when it played Drive to Schedule, you know that the trains randomly spawn between stations. But in my edits they don't do that, and they actually spawn below sometimes. On the inner rail track they just spawn below. Yeah, the inner rail track is bugged for some reason. I don't know. It's actually broken. Yeah. Anyways, hit 2, program. 30. Here we go. Turn program would have worked. I'm going to close 30. Ah, can't see through the walls. Okay. Then maybe not. And 49. Now we can catch up here, maybe. Because we have 3 minutes to start square. Yeah, we should catch up the delay again. Start Edgeware, go Tower Hill, 2034, 21:8. Because you have to turn off the train when you drive out, and then on again, drive out, and then it will finish by itself. Yep, this is by the way the only one. When you drive out with the district line at Upminster or Aldgate East, it finishes by itself because I know this right here. And there we go, I think we catch up the delay. Pretty sure we did. Alright, here we are. Also great stop. There's actually people standing at the end because they know now that I'm the 6th car stock. And yeah, they wait at the end of the platform to get on the first carriage. Awesome. Awesome stop, I know. There's the snow. Looks amazing, the snow, I know. Unlike rain, you can't hear them. If you didn't extract the data.v, you never heard the rain, but now when you did, you can hear it for some reason. The rain is actually so loud in this game. Yeah, when you're outside it is so loud. When you're in the train it's actually fine. She didn't get on. Amazing. The next trains are coming. District and Circle. First district line. Yeah, they sound the same. Even though I'm driving a little bit faster, they sound the same, bro. Oh my god, I almost drank that, bro. Jesus. Almost drank everything right there, bro. And there's a circle line. What the hell? That one is close to that one. Bro, how quick is that one? Even though it's 1 minute behind that one, it is still quick. And yeah, only on Edgeware you see that the district and the Hammersmith City line are the same. Because in this game you never see, normally you never see district and Hammersmith City trains at the same place. But in this game, now you do, on Edgeware Road. If you drive the district line to Edgeware Road, you do. You see the Hammersmith City on platform 4 and the district line on platform 2. Amazing. Or at Hammersmith to Tower Hill, you see the district line at Tower Hill and the Hammersmith City line as well. Those two, Tower Hill and Edgeware Road. I know the train, the 6 car fits, but the 6 car D-stock doesn't. I don't know if turn program works, I'm going to press it. Hold on. Okay, it does work. There you go, I saw them running. It does work. like everything, so let's throw it away. There we go. Oh my god, we're already at the station. My goodness, dude, okay. Yeah, remember, that stop is actually fine, but because of the curve, it stops too far. The train actually fits in this one. Even the 6 cut is stuck. But you know what the train does? I showed it to you when we drove the circle line. I'm going to show it to you again. There we go, this is what it does. Anyways, watch this, chat. To program. Oh man. They're all dead. No one made it. Bro. I saw another one. Bro, what the hell is happening? That's so broken. And then when I leave the station, they're gonna spawn in again. They just die, bro. Or are they on the train? I don't know. I think they died. When they fall through the tracks, they die. So broken. Yeah, when they run, some of them make it, but not all of them, because most of them are slow. The one I have is not that fast. The Casual 14F is the new passenger beta is that. The old one was Business 01F. That one is actually fast. Runs fast, I mean. Yeah. But that new one doesn't. It also works slower than the Business 01F because it has a different animation. And the most of them, they're just generally slow. The ones in the dresses, I mean, the yellow, the red, and the... Oh, the next district line. And the grey one. They're both having the same running and walking animation. But the sitting animation is different and the idle from all of them. Anyways, outside view. Next to district line train, which is going to depart soon. Oh, he has broken passenger lights. But at least he doesn't have broken headlights and stuff. There we go into the tunnel. Circle line. It has to press slow down because of the signal. There we go, it's gone green and now it accelerates. And I just departed. Straight into the train. There we go. Right. Drippy underground. The fact that you can see the lights from there because I updated it in the word.xml. The light fade start and the light fade end is 10 times more, which is 80,000 the start and 110,000 light fade end. And now you can see the lights from very far away. Amazing, I know. You know what the train in front of me is right now? A Mansion House departs 8. And from Outgate also 8 when I depart from Tower Hill. I don't know if I'm going to see that train anymore. Alright, here's the stop on the embankment, by the way. It's by the way the same like on the outrail. Anyways, here's how it looks like from the passenger area. No doors on the platform. What? No single doors. The first carriage is off the platform again, bro. This how it looks like in the outside view. Yeah, it looks like I passed 1.5 carriages on the outer A platform. Or 2 carriages, bro. It looks stopped in the tunnel, bro. But yeah, the platform is shorter, the outer A platform. You see? They look different. Yeah, because the inner A platform is longer for some reason and the outer A platform shorter. Anyways, back in here. Alright, the circle line that we saw on Edge Road, we're going to see that one in Monument. Wait, hold on. I have to think. The circle line that we saw on Edge Road is now Liverpool Street, I think. I don't know. I could be wrong. I think it's over there somewhere. Here we go. Temple is a good platform, but on the inner rail it's not. Because the train still stops at the station, but I think with the driver door after the border on the first door. I'm going to close 30. And now let's see how it's on the inner rail. Yeah, the first door and the driver door after the border. This is how it stops. But like on the outer rail, it stops on every... the entire train is in the track, in the platform. But on the inner rail it's not. The first driver door, the driver door and the first passenger door after the border, yeah. I think that one that we saw on Edge Road. Okay, the next trains are here. District and Circle Line. District Line first. Always, yep. Because it is 1 minute ahead. After 20:00. Departing 4 hours. And then after 21:00, they depart 21:04 and then 15 for some reason. Where's the Circle Line? I don't know. Are we gonna... Okay. It looks like we almost passed Blackfriars at the same time. We actually do. Almost at the same time we passed Blackfriars. Amazing. Look at this. Circle and District Line both at Blackfriars. No way. But yeah, the other train was faster. Yeah, we just passed Blackfriars together. Yeah, the other train was earlier. No, that's not the train that we saw on Edge Road. The one that we saw on Edge Road is now on Aldgate. Wait, where did it depart? 31. Wait. Okay, it is on Aldgate right now. Yeah, I was right. It is now on Aldgate, that train. And here we go again, lots of people. Look at that, they're just spawning in, bro. Whistle also works in here. I think it worked in the front cab. Did I test it? I think I did. It works in both. This is a stop at Mansion House. Does turn program work? I don't know. I think. I'm not sure, bro. I think it does. If you want to see something funny, you can also stand here. There's a train. Oh my god, I'm in the wall. Oh my god, I licked the map. Do I see trains over there? Ah. Imagine you can see trains through the walls, bro. Anyways. Imagine you can. That would be great. Okay, the train in front of me, the circle line is on the way to Tower Hill, so it is not far ahead. Oh my god, it works. I saw people run. It works. Turn program. I wasn't sure, but yeah, now we saw it worked. This side looks like when the train is standing at Mansion House on the inner rail. There we go, 20. Yeah, I think Cannon Street and Monument is the shortest destination. Shorter than Gotthard Road and Shepherd's Bush. Yeah, I think this is the shortest distance. Cannon Street and Monument. And the longest one is King's Cross Farrington. Yep, that's the shortest. Cannon Street to Monument. Because when you're a 6-car D-stock and you depart, the station pops up at 160 meters distance. Yeah, that's the shortest, I think. Mind the gap. As soon as a train hits the station, it starts playing. Only when a train is here, the Mind the Gap announcement plays. When there's no trains, it doesn't play. Same like on the outer rail, exactly at the signal. A841. Almost the same like on the other side. I think on the other side it was 841. 840. I forgot. I mean, look how the people try to spawn inside Monument. They just disappear because I'm too far away. What? Do they spawn in now? No, they just spawn and disappear at the same time. Okay, here you go. Program. First or again. They just try to spawn in and despawn straight away. There's the train on the other side. Okay, the next circle and district line. There we go, 25 finally. Yeah, the next district line. Oh my... Now the district line is gone. I can't see it anymore. Now I can see the district line again. The roof. Jesus, bro, the lights. Okay, I hit turn program again. Yeah, it looks like I'm driving the normal service now, Ealing Broadway to Upminster, but in fact it's Edge Grove to Upminster. Okay, there goes the district line. And the circle line is behind the district line somewhere. Oh, there's the circle line in the tunnel. Okay, I'm going to close 20. Circle line in front of me is now in Outgate. Now the lights look normal, but when I look on this side... the last circle line, or I'm going to see that one in Outgate. Because it arrives at the exact time when I drive out. I'm going to see one more probably, because it departs 9 from Liverpool Street and arrives 10. Exactly when I drive into the tunnel, it arrives at Aldgate, I think. I don't know. And there we go, it's gone. Okay, everything is green. Wait, what? It said 6 meters when I was on the signal, that was wrong. Yeah, see, this time there's no highways with City Line. Yep, because that one is actually now on the way to Great Portland, 4-car D-stock to Liverpool Street, yeah. That time it was on Baker Street or Great Portland Street, I think, because it departed 2 from Edge Road. We didn't see that one as a district line. Right, hit turn program. I want to see if it works after I turned off my train. Because I have to turn off the train again and then turn it on again. I have to do that really quick. Alright, here we go. That was quick. Did it work? No, it didn't work. Okay, because, yeah, when I turn off my train, the DVA also goes off. Yeah, it didn't work. Anyways, off we go. And there we go. It's like I didn't lose my brake pressure at all because I was quick. Try the train to Outgate East to complete the schedule. Yep, you just drive until it finishes. Finishes by itself. When people played my edits, they thought your train dies. But no, it finishes before it dies. The train actually doesn't die before it finishes. Or while it finishes. Okay, the train in front of me departed from Outgate, which means we didn't have any red signals except on Edge Road because of the other trains. But when we drove, we had no red signals at all. The entire route to Edge Road and to Upminster, no red signals. That was a great service, wasn't it? But how is it to the pursuit is the best? You have red signals the entire time. Okay, as you can see, switches left, and there we go. See, it went to right. 160 meters before that signal. And yeah, last time it didn't happen because the train on Altgate, the house was City Line 6 Card East, was still too close to the switch. This is why it didn't happen. Oh wait, is there a train on Altgate? Ah, nah, there isn't. But the Circle Line is now on the way to Outgate. I don't know if I'm going to see it. And we are going right. Oh, I saw it. Okay, I saw it before Outgate. Nice. And here we go. Into the ending area where we started. With our 6-car train. Alright, here we go. Now we can't see it anymore. And now we just drive until it finishes by itself. Here we go. There we go. See, I did nothing. As I said, it finishes by itself. This is only the one that works on Outgate East. Yep, and the only one that finishes by itself. There we go. Congratulations, you have successfully completed the mission. Alright, that was the route. Well, we're not done yet because we're going to play it again, as I said. That was the route Upminster to Edgeroad, Edgeroad to Upminster without maintenance. And next time, in the next video, which is going to be part 7, I think. That was part 6, yeah. It's going to be part 7 with maintenance. And then, yeah, the services are going to be different of the Circle Line because they're only going to be operated on the South Kensington. And the train that we drive is going to be the only one that drives the entire route to Edgecombe Road. It doesn't go to South Kensington or, yeah, the branch to Ealing Broadway or Richmond, Wimbledon, Elscote, whatever. Yeah, that was part 6. And I'll see you guys again in the next video, again with the same route, but with maintenance. See you until there. Bye.